Hey guys, Paul from Ashen Phoenix. It is new comic book day for the week of October 24th, and we're going to get started right now.
Right now.
Today's sponsor is the comic book store, 30 North Main Street, Glassboro, New Jersey, 08028.
That's right.
Come down, buy some comics. Visit Tim.
I'm here.
You can see on this side, he has legs.
I do have legs.
I know. They're there. He might show them to you. Depends on whether it's cold or not. Come on down.
Hey guys, Tim from Capes and Scowls. I always do that little hop. Do you like the hop, people? Hashtag hop.
Hashtag hop.
Hashtag hop. Hashtag hi Matt Hawkins. For no reason. He's not even involved in this video, I don't think. Let's get to it. Hey guys, Capes and Scowls, Tim, comic book store, books. We've got... What was this one called? It's hard to read. Mob Psycho 100. This is the guy who did One Punch Man. This is his other story.
Starts this weekend on Toonami. Check it out, 11:30 p.m. It just happened to be.
This episode's sponsored by Toonami.
I wish.
Marvel
I wish we had Toonami money.
Marvel Superhero Adventures. Something about Wakanda. To Wakanda and beyond. This cover was that coloring page we did. I colored it in, and it was fun. We've got Disney's Uncle Scrooge, Whom the Gods Would Destroy. It's a pretty metal title. We got The Wedding, Batman, The Wedding. We've got Neil Gaiman's Sandman, Volume 1, 30th Anniversary Edition. Why? We've got The Flash, starting line, DC Essentials. This is like the first 2 volumes of the New 52. Why again? We've got Isola. I can't say that without putting an accent on it. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I'm sorry. I don't know. But it's got that cool looking tiger in it. We've got Scarlet. Remember I reviewed Scarlet and it made no sense to me, really? This is how you make it make sense. You read that. We've got Gasolina, Volume 2. We've got Deadpool Assassin. This is the Cullen Bunn one, not the Scotty Young one.
First issue was decent.
First issue was decent, word on the street. And then we got United States of Murder, Inc. This is another Bendis thing. All the Bendis, all the time.
First up, we have Vampirella, one-shot, Halloween edition. It's pretty decent. I'm reminded that they retconned her outfit, so looking at the first of 2 stories, you have the current... outfit, which basically just looks like Gaston with a crossbow. It's weird. I'm still not used to it. I prefer her classic, which we get in the second story. So at least this is not blatant advertising to grab money. It's decent stories. They're cute little one-offs. Vampirella has to save the world from Sam Hain and everybody coming to take over Halloween, and then she tries to basically do Halloween herself, and it just doesn't go well. They were very cute stories. It's fun. If you're a fan of Vampirella, pick this one up.
Alright, first up we have Infinity Warps, ArachKnight, #1. This will be a 2-issue thing. It is written by, I believe it was Dennis Hopeless. What a metal name you have. Good writer. This was written extremely well, and you know I love my Moon Knight to a strange, fanatical level. It's not bad. It's not what I wanted. But that being said, the art's kind of pretty, and the story was really good. It has kind of a Batman vibe to it. It's very much Peter Parker as a child. Uncle Ben, Aunt May, they get killed by a furry-looking goblin creature in the woods while taking a shortcut home through the park. And he has psychotic breakdown. He is saved by a radioactive spider, or just a spider, the god spider. It's some weird spider with cool text block art. It was fine. The spider saves him. He heals. There's a scientist personality. There's the successful playboy kind of businessy kind of personality. And then there's the I am Batman personality. I will say, while it's not what I wanted, the way he switches personalities was kind of fun. You know, where like, oh, we're in a fight and Science Peter's here. That's not good. Things like that. Fun book, not what I wanted. That doesn't mean you won't love it. So check it out. You might like it.
Next up, we have X-Men Black Juggernaut, issue number 1. J. Scott Campbell cover. Not great art on the interior. My love affair of the X-Men Black series kind of ends with this one. The story was okay. It just wasn't. It wasn't phenomenal. Juggernaut is being held in the underworld, going through a trial and test to see if he's worthy of the gem of Sidorak, and it's okay. I mean, if you were a huge fan, like if Juggernaut is like your favorite character, you might like this issue. If not, it doesn't really matter. If anything, the reason that you're probably picking this up is the much more interesting Apocalypse story is continuing through. Apocalypse is now a simian, and things go from bad to worse, and then kind of better. It's a pretty interesting story. It's definitely the reason I would read this particular book.
Next up, we have Old Lady Harley, number 1. It's a 5-issue miniseries, and I know they touched on this universe in prior issues of Harley Quinn. I did not read any of those issues, but I did read Old Man Hawkeye, or Old Man Logan. That's the one, the original one. There's too many old people in these universes anymore. It's clearly a parody of Old Man Logan. If you have read Old Man Logan, you will find this pretty hilarious. Some of the jokes miss, but more hit than don't. It's Harley and Red Tool, and they're old, and they're going across the desert, and the comparisons to that big Venom T-Rex thing that happens in Old Man Logan is pretty funny. Like I said, read Old Man Logan. If you've read it, you will enjoy this. If you don't, it'll just be kind of a weird story. So, yeah, it was surprisingly fun, I gotta admit.
And my pick of the week, it is Amazing Spider-Man issue number 8. I've been loving this series. Nick Spencer has been a fantastic writer. This is a new arc. The Den of Thieves, or the Thieves Guild. Another character or set of characters that Nick Spencer is kind of wiping the dust off are back, and they are not happy that thieves just don't have honor amongst themselves, and that the superheroes are kind of keeping everything tough for thieves to make a living. So they go and basically put an exclamation point on the fact that they are back by stealing absolutely everyone's weapons, including Spider-Man's, which gets everybody's attention. I like how this is going. The art is great. I mean, Ramos does this thing. I can't wait for Otley to come back. 2 more issues. But the writing is spectacular. The writing is definitely the best part of the Amazing Spider-Man series so far. I just wish they didn't have the platooning artists, but this is definitely one to pick up.
All right, it's time for my pick of the week. Do you know what it is? Are you paying attention to the schedule of books coming out? Paul, do you know what it is?
Not a clue.
It's Mars Attacks. Duh. Kyle Starks is writing Mars Attacks. Kyle Starks, you're my favorite human being. Don't tell my wife. Hi, Kyle Starks. Anyways, this book, if you remember Mars Attacks, the trading cards, or if you remember Mars Attacks, the movie, it is following in the steps of that, footsteps. We have Kyle Starks and his boy, Chris Schweitzer. They work together on Rock Candy Mountain. They are going hard at this one. It is an old man who is an old war vet. He is in an old folks' home. The aliens come, the Martians, they come and attack while his hippie loser son is visiting him, and they have to try to survive together while they crack jokes the whole time and make fun of everything. It's not as silly as Starks can be, which I think is actually good. The violence is perfect. It felt like Mars Attacks the movie or whatever, if you've read any of the other Dynamite Mars Attacks stuff, which I've read a little bit. I enjoyed how the Martians are kind of just violent, and then they're kind of curious. Like, there's a simple scene where he added a Martian tapping on a corpse's skull, just kind of like, look at this. Simple things like that, little touches. I enjoyed the jokes. The bingo joke was great. And you know what? If you like Starks, you will like this. If you're casually a fan of sci-fi, you'll probably enjoy this too. just buy the damn thing and buy Sex Castle. That's also Kyle Starks. I've got some sort of record to maintain of selling Sex Castles. So buy Sex Castle. Alright, that's it for the video, and I have something special for you guys this week. I'm going to tease you all. Because in November, not one, but two huge writers from Marvel will be at the comic book store. You want to know who it is? Stay tuned. Maybe I'll tell you next week. Maybe I won't. We'll see. Maybe I'll make a flyer. I don't know. I'm pretty lazy. But hey, it's going to happen. So